it was it take me to a store. I remember yo no, we was on tour, so the way we would have it, we would have a whatever city we was in, if that city had an indoor skate park, we would book it for the night.
Yep.
We would have the skate park book and we would have a studio book every night. Whatever
Wow.
city we was in on tour. That's how we met Ricky, my other homie who was filming me. We met him in Ohio years before he started filming me.
Yeah. Oh
And so
yeah, yeah. We sure
yeah,
did.
and so I had another story like that. There was a homie that I went to a skate park. I guess this is my second time going. I guess we had hit it up on one of the tours before, so like 3 or 4 years before. So when I get there, there's one guy in there. He's like, "Hey man, can I tell you a story?" I'm like, "What's up?" And so he's like, "Man, you came here 3 or 4 years ago." He knew the exact date. He's like, "You came here 3 years ago." He was like, "You didn't even know what you was doing." And you know what I mean? He was like, "You literally didn't know what you were doing." He was like, "We literally was in here. We were literally in here ready to call 911 at any moment."
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? You
Oh,
know what I mean?
shit.
He was like, "We was that
What?
scared." You know what I mean? He was like, "We were that scared, man." He was like, I within those 3 or 4 years, I've stopped skating. The guy, he was like, "I've stopped skating. He's like, I've gotten to something different now." And so the dude is actually known now for doing like daredevil shit. He like climbs like Mount Everest and jumps off and jumps out. Like he does that shit type of shit.
Oh shit,
Skating
like
was
parkour.
Yeah, skating wasn't enough. You know what I mean? He was looking for
Hmm.
other three.
Something that next thrill.
Exactly. So when he was like, "Bro," he was like, "When I heard that you was gonna be here tonight, and now mind you already know it's like 3, 4 in the morning." He like, "When I heard you was gonna be here tonight, I had to come see it with my own for my own self." So that night, by mind you, that night I done landed a fucking 180 from a gap to a bank. I didn't climb, went up to the highest wall, and I didn't went all the way to the highest. I didn't did all kind of shit. He like, "Bro, to see your progress and to see your passion for skating," he was crying, by the way. He was
That's
like,
crazy.
he was like, "You have no idea what this does. Like what this does to a person that skates. You know, what I mean, I skated he skated his whole life." He was like, to know that Lil Wayne has came back to the city 3 years later, and he booked the same fucking skate park, and he came straight to this motherfucker after his show. He was like, to know that that's still where you're at. He's like, "I'm picking my board back up, and I'm never putting it down
That's hard.
again."
That's wild.
Yeah,
That's
Influential right there,
hard.
man.
yeah,
That
That
tell
yeah.
you
That's
this shit
is
ain't
beautiful.
this ain't
hard.
fake.
It's
He
This
did
is
a
not,
real
bro.
life.
I don't know the dude name, but he actually did a whole YouTube story about it, actually. Like a whole story about the whole situation. He had the footage of when I came there the first time, the footage of me landing the new shit, and him telling that same exact story about how he'll never put his board down again.